Time across all three games in the Betway Premiership. Just a single goal we have. That goal coming from the Dr. Petrus Molemela Stadium. SuperSport United, they lead against Moromo Gallants, which means Polokwane City and Pirates, as you were at the break. The same story for Golden Arrows and Chippa United as well. A very good afternoon to all of you. Thank you once again for remaining with us. We're going to go straight into what we've seen, starting particularly over in Bloemfontein. The only goal we have so far this afternoon in the Betway Premiership, and it's a goal that comes from a very familiar source. We're going to start, though, JT, with the biggest talking point so far in the half, and that is Ricardo Goss, who's just gotten back into the Bafana fold, earning his keep not once, but a number of times.
Look, I think it's SuperSport inviting Gallants to take shots from far, because I think they're backtracking too much. As a result, they're creating that space and that time for the Gallants players to take shots. I mean, they take a while to actually, it's more like they are reacting to the situation, but a good thing is that they've been forced to take shots from far. And SuperSport hanging in this one.
Yeah, and that's what SuperSport will do. They'll keep it nice and compact. So if you're going to have a chance, it will be from far out of the box. You can see that clearly. The instruction was to let's sit deep, let's not press high, and it's caused a lot of problems for the defense of SuperSport early on in the game. As we see another opportunity and another excellent save there from Ricardo Goss.
Yeah, certainly earning his keep is Ricardo Goss in keeping SuperSport United in this one, and it's a string of saves that have proven quite pivotal for Matatanta, because the other end of the pitch is where they've done wonderful business as well. Bradley Krobler yet again on the score sheet. JT, take us through this one. I need to highlight the good work done by Lebo Mabuya.
Look, Gallants trying the route one, they lose possession, but the recovery for them when SuperSport recycles the ball, the job with the holding up is open and making sure they locate Mabuya. But look at what he cleverly does. He picks Krobler in between the defenders, because I think the defense anticipated the shot.
Yeah.
But instead of him taking a worldwide shot, he just decides to locate Krobler. And what a clinical finish there from Bradley.
Well, excellent. It's, very often it takes a moment of brilliance to decide the winner. And that day, right there. Firstly, how Glover retained possession.
Yeah.
Secondly, with a feint, and instead of shooting, passing, and then obviously Krobler, which has been a savior for SuperSport so often.
Yeah, it is third goal of the season, a first since December for Bradley Krobler in what has been an injury-plagued season so far. So it is SuperSport United will lead by a goal to nil. It remains goalless at the old Peter Mogaba Stadium, but we've certainly seen two players who, JT, we did touch on during the build-up, that they would have some sort of impact on either side, starting with Apollos.
Yeah, and Apollos, after he releases the pass, he looks for another moment, because it's important for Polokwane City to have him on the ball. But there he realizes he's got time and space on the ball. He takes a shot, but China dealt very well with that one.
Yeah, he came into this game with 48 efforts at a goal. That is Apollos, the most by Polokwane City players, added another 2.
Such a well-rounded player, some brilliant work there, and another opportunity. So why I say such a well-rounded player, because he has the speed, he has the skill, he also knows when to pass and when to hold on, and then lastly he just packs a punch.
It is Oswin Apollos. He continues to try and get the opening goal for Polokwane City. One of Rele Mufokeng down the opposite flank then has had a fair few goals at the defender in front of him. Jimmy, what have you made of his contribution so far?
Firstly, Makuwela failed to deal with this, but now when Rele dropped the shoulder coming to stronger foot, we have no choice but to allow him to go in, because anything that you do is inside the box. But I think from a defensive point of view, Makuwela could have made at least a reasonable effort to clear the lines, and that would have avoided that situation that they had to deal with. But credit to his goalkeeper was on check, just to make sure that he rescues the team at that moment.
Yeah, total dominance in terms of possession and opportunities here in the latter stages of the half, and another diagonal run, which we've seen even when Mafokeng took on Makubela. He's expecting that diagonal ball there, so unfortunately just couldn't get this one on target there, but a brilliant run, nice touch, a little too hard, and that should have been the decider, and deservedly taking the opportunity here, Orlando Pirates, because they have been threatening and they've had the bigger chances in this game.
So it remains goalless then at the break between Polokwane City and Orlando Pirates. That's a third league game running. The last time it happened was in September. Pirates scoring 3 goals in the second half. Will they be able to do that this time around? We'll find out in the last 45 minutes of the encounter.